and let's talk about this situation. Come on in. I'm gonna go ahead and do my disclaimer. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 3 if you've been here before and where you're watching from, and press 5 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the disclaimer. So, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. So we're going to get into this Kalenna interview and conversation she had with the gentleman. Um, and at first I thought it was just me. And at first I was like, no, let me wait till more people, because maybe I'm thinking, is something going on? Is something going on? And I told y'all watch the play. And what do I mean watch the play? People are going to be having conversations, making statements. We're going to be wondering why, what, just like her speaking out against Cassie. We get it. You might be a little mad. You might be a little salty about Cassie and Dawn. So then she's going to come on and tarnish Cassie and Dawn's name. Is that what we're doing? But it is what it is. We said that we were going to see and we were going to watch what people say and do. There's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of conversations. There's going to be. And if she was sent to do this and he hears how she did, it's going to be a concern. And I'm wondering if Diddy's going to start calling in favors. Hi, do you remember how I lent you or I did this for you? I'm wondering if he's going to start calling in favors to speak on his behalf, because if she was the one favor, but we're going to talk about it though. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to allow more people to come in. Come on in, come on in. Like the video. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the page. So can you guys hear me okay? Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Thanks for being here, everyone. I almost did this video yesterday, mid-afternoon. But I was like, nope, don't want to be first. Because if I'm seeing it, I'm sure everybody else is going to see it. We're going to talk Kalenna, and we're going to talk about her, talking about Cassie and Diddy. And it's interesting how she looked, how she spoke. Yeah, kind of interesting. We'll allow more people to come in. It normally takes 2 or 3 minutes for people to come in anyway. Thanks for liking the video. Can you guys hear me okay? Press 1 if you can hear me okay. Press 1 if you can hear me okay. And don't forget, press 3 if you've been here before, where you're watching from. Press 3 if you've been here before and where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here. Sorry. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new, where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here. I'm just not waking up. I was up, then I went back to sleep. So you know what that means. I had some good sleep. So we're going to talk Kalenna, her speaking about Cassie and Diddy. So let's get into the clip. Welcome everyone. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, good. Thanks for coming in, California. I appreciate you.
Best times of my life. Aside from being a mom and being married and all that stuff, but Dirty Money with Sean Combs.
Why? Why was it the best time of your life?
Sean Combs is like bigger than life. First of all, Sean has always been somebody that I wanted to be like. He's always been somebody who inspired me as a black man. With the voice. He's just larger than life. He gets what he wants. He goes out for it. He's a hard worker. And so, leading up to meeting Puff, it was just all about being great enough for him to see that, like just see the work, not the work ethic, but the actual talent. And he's great at picking that out of the crowd, but he's also great at getting you to realize. Pretty Money was one of the best times of my.
So we're going to get to the next clip, and then she's going to talk about possible Cassie and possible Dawn.
The best.
So it's not hard for him to hype up a party or hype up a studio or just be the energy. Like he's that guy. Like he makes everything like, yo, hold on, the energy's down. Everybody come on, let's wake up. He's that guy. He's coffee. He is the cocaine. The white, pure cocaine.
Really? She said that, not us. Uh-huh.
I mean,
she said that. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new and where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from.
Be the energy. Like he's that guy. Like he makes everything like, yo, hold on, the energy's down. Everybody come on, let's wake up. He's that guy. He's coffee. He is the cocaine. The white, pure cocaine to everything that's fly.
Like the video, like the video.
That's it. And so it's not hard for him to hype up a party or hype up a studio or just be the energy. Like he's that guy. Like he makes everything like, yo, hold on, the energy's down. Everybody come on, let's wake up.
Next video.
Quite a few times in Dawn's lawsuit.
She's silent and thinking.
I'm assuming it wasn't a conversation beforehand.
No. No.
Dawn was her ex-bandmate.
What was it like finding that out when you woke up?
I was angry. I was pissed. You know, I'm feeding my frogs, dude. Like, you know, I'm working on my project. I'm at the end of it. And I'm just like waiting on my time. And I'm like, just.
She said it. I didn't. She said something about feeding some frogs.
And it's like a rib shot. Because Dawn knows me. And she know that all she ever had to do if something was going on was to say something. And it would have been like Donkey Kong, like someone.
I named quite a few times in
So she made it seem like if there was something going on with her and Diddy, Dawn and Diddy, she would have handled it. Dawn talked about the long hours, not being treated fairly. We saw the show. We saw making the band. We saw how he treated them. We saw that he wanted them to walk miles to get him or Beyonce some cheesecake. We saw that. We get it though. I'm gonna let it play out. Like the video, like the video. I have to stop it and play it. This is not my content, it's his. But you know, I think we're gonna see more and more people trying to speak up for him, maybe who he lent money to. Let's continue.
lawsuit.
Next clip.
With a or whatever. But that wasn't the case. Like, she never, to be honest with you, though me and Puff garnered a closer relationship, going into it, Dawn and Puff were closer. They had rapport. So, Puff can be mama a little bit, like little catty. So, I just always thought that for his protection, possibly he could have been like just keeping distance between everybody. That's the thing, right? And it's a control thing as well. So I just thought maybe it could be that. But I think more than anything, it was more like it was literal competition though. Like she literally looked at me like a threat. Mm-hmm. And like I possibly do is jump in.
First off, when Diddy dates you, you have to be his type. Maybe he wasn't into Kalenna. And at the time, I don't know if she was then married. Maybe he just wasn't into Kalenna. And if he was into you, maybe you had certain expectations of you. So that I thought about that after she was talking about Dawn. And then she's going to talk about Cassie. Let's continue. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here before. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Could have been getting more for than her because I had my husband and different things, but that wasn't the case. It was just the way I negotiated my deal.
Well, no, it sounds like he was into a little bit of everything. How Dawn explained it, how Cassie explained it, how Kim explained it. Over the years, things switched up a little bit, but Dawn has a right to file whatever she wants to file. And a judge or jury, like I always say, a judge or jury will have to decide if Diddy has done any wrongdoing. Another bandmate can speak up and speak out, but if you're saying if she saw anything or heard anything, it would have been on and popping. But you're dragging Cassie and then you're dragging Dawn. So what did you do? So you're the perfect flower that we're supposed to watch out for, look out for, and you were the competition? Okay. Like the video, like the video.
Pushing deal. I was already good from other things that were happening in my life. So I think she just possibly thought Puff gave me more than her and she just didn't have that, but that wasn't how that went.
What do you make of the ingredients in a lawsuit?
I think it's, I don't want to say, but I think maybe, my lips, I think maybe,
She just said something about her
I
lips.
think maybe Dawn is, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and shame the devil, but I will say broke would make you, they would do anything for money. And I just want what she's saying to be the truth. Because I'm confused. And if it could have been getting more for than her because I had my husband and different things, but that wasn't the case. It was just the way I negotiated my deal. And I was already good. I was already good from publishing deal. I was already good from other things that were happening in my life. So I think she just possibly thought Puff gave me more than her and she just didn't have that, but that wasn't how that went.
What do you make of the ingredients in a lawsuit?
Next clip. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here before. We're listening to Kalenna talk about herself, Cassie, and Diddy.
I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl that was willing to like give everybody, lap dances basically. Get drunk and just have a good like model time. She was a sweetheart though, but seeing her do like just have a good time as a young girl and then turn into like, no, this is what I want. But she had watched me and she had watched so many other women. So I see that, the power, but I didn't see how she was being kept somewhere she didn't want to be. I didn't see that. Did I see the videotape like everybody else? Yes. Yes. But did I see that ever, like in person? Like, that's just, it's private and then it's business. You didn't see us on the tape. We were in the hotel. That was a private thing. Like, they had like a private hotel that they would go and stay at. Private. I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl to like.
So there was a clip that she was talking about Dawn and her having money, and maybe Dawn didn't allocate her money in the way Dawn should have saved her money, put it into businesses. This is her conversation, y'all. She is all over the place. We're going to continue. Like the video, like the video.
They would go on private trips because it's a private thing. And me and my husband do a private thing. So I didn't see that dichotomy while I was there. Places they would go on private trips because it's a private thing. And me and my husband do a private thing. So I didn't see that dichotomy while I was there.
Whole suit and
I just think Diddy was selective of who he would do things by near, just like some of the famous people didn't see it. That don't mean it didn't happen. Let's listen to the next clip.
You know, the money that she
look. I'm proud of anybody who speaks up and stands up for themselves. But I feel like I wish I could have heard the whole truth of her side. I wish they would have talked about all of the beautiful moments that she had with Puff too. I think it's like the pebble in the shoe concept. You know, this one situation is exacerbated, but if I'm not mistaken, I seen her with Puff after Kim died. Wasn't she with that other guy already? I think she had left, right? She was like in a whole nother relationship with the trainer that Puff paid for. Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like
whole suit and, you know.
Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here. So welcome California. Welcome Australia. Next clip.
I was shocked, to say the least. I just didn't think she had that in her, and I didn't think that she would. Good for her, is what I'm saying. If being a hero for her children, her husband, and her everything, really, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, good for her. If standing on her truth is that I necessarily
Be kind in the comments. I will time you out. I don't have time to play with people this morning. Good morning, Australia. Good morning, Germany. We're listening to Kalenna speak about Cassie, Diddy, and Dawn.
that she would. Good for her, is what I'm saying. If being a hero for her children, her husband, and her everything, really, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, good for her. If standing on her truth is that I necessarily wouldn't have handled it that way. Unless the mother was really a monster and y'all would have known it off top.
People have talked about Diddy.
I was shocked, to say the least. I just did.
Next clip.
Eve, like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that.
She's talking about Cassie.
Speaking of the after party.
Oh, don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like, I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. Like, yo, but yes, it's a good thing. It is. It's great. I love it. They did, though. So they basically denied Puff's bill because he called me 56 times. So I feel really bad because I feel like
he called you. Yeah.
But my called me, I will get in court and stand up for my if I need to, because it would be no different if it was you and me.
So she confirmed that he called.
Love her to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that. Was the thing.
Speaking of the after party.
Oh, don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like, I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. Like, yo, but yes, it's a good thing. It is. It's great. I love it. They did, though. So they basically denied Puff's bill because he called me 56 times. So I feel really bad because I feel like
he called you. Yeah.
But my called me.
So she just confirmed he called her. Like the video, like the video. Ooh, everybody, that's big. Because I think some people were trying to say he did not call anybody. And that's not true. So she just confirmed it. I'm telling y'all. People were saying that wasn't true. Like the video?
Somebody that I wanted to be like.
They put music. Let me go back. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 3 if you're new where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here before. Let's listen to some more where she gets into...
Always been somebody
that not all of them have music. Hold on. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Yeah, I think people were trying to deny that he had called anybody and he should have gotten bail. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here before. Thanks for being here. And like I said, in regards to Diddy, a judge jury will have to decide any wrongdoing. Period.
Sean has always been somebody that I wanted to be like.
Cassie.
Lover to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying.
Allegedly.
What was the thing?
Speaking of the after party.
I don't fucking know. Don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like, I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl that was willing to, like, give everybody motherfucking, lap dances, basically. Get drunk and just have a good, like, model time.
What's your relationship like with Dawn?
I don't fuck with Dawn like that. And I'm gonna fucking stand on business. I didn't see that. What I saw was what the fuck is going on with you because you acting weird. You're a weird bitch. Is what I see. And it's a list of niggas where y'all at. Talk about it. Dawn's a weird motherfucker, man. But y'all motherfucker calling me to tell the truth. Sean has always been somebody that I wanted to.
So then she's calling Dawn a weird bee.
I'm finna motherfucker tell the truth. Just go with it.
So everybody's kind of like, is she okay? That's like my little famous saying. Everybody's picked up on it. They say it now too. Is she okay? If Diddy hears how she did in this interview, how she was acting, the weird comments, she had said something about her lips and then she stopped saying it, her moving around, her messing with her hair, calling Dawn weird. Okay, we get it, but something in that interview, y'all. I want to show y'all pictures, but YouTube already be messing with me about my money, so I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people didn't saw it. But my biggest thing is, you were in a group with Diddy, Dawn. It was the three of y'all. If he was interested in Dawn and not interested in you, there's no telling what happened behind the scenes when you weren't there. But we saw the show. We saw how he was with making the band. We saw it. Like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. And press 5 if you've been here before. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. We're trying to get to 32K. I've been so focusing on giving y'all these clips. I got to turn my monetization on too.
It's always been somebody that I wanted to be like.
Cassie.
Lover to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying. She liked that. What was the thing?
Speaking of the after party.
I don't fucking know. Don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like, I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl that was willing to, like, give everybody motherfucking, lap dances, basically. Get drunk and just have a good, like, model time.
What's your relationship like with Dawn?
I don't fuck with Dawn like that. And I'm gonna fucking stand on business. I didn't see that. What I saw was what the fuck is going on with you because you acting weird. You're a weird bitch. Is what I see. And it's a list of niggas where y'all at. Talk about it. Dawn's a weird motherfucker, man. But y'all motherfucker calling me to tell the truth. I'm finna motherfucker tell the truth. Just go with it.
So it's I'm wondering and listen, I'm wondering if Diddy gonna start having people speak on his behalf that he might have had business dealings with, if they borrowed money and he's there to go on different pages and speak. This interview was all over the place. I played y'all what was played and from different clips. Kalenna, there seems to be something going on. Maybe she was in a good mood. I can't call her to deny it. I can't confirm or deny if something was up with her, but her actions, her movement, the way she was seeming, calling Dawn weird and where you other guys are at, it's just, yeah. But I wish her well though. But if you're to come out and hopefully speak on, so Diddy's perfect though. That's what we're catching. Diddy's perfect, you're perfect, but there's problems with Cassie. Cassie's the model. Did y'all catch that? She mad that Cassie's beautiful and she's a model. She's mad that she's making it seem like Cassie was carefree giving people lap dance. We saw how jealous Diddy is. He don't want Cassie doing anything outside of what he approves. And remember, alleged people were hired. Well, so was she hired to do that? Was she hired to do the lap? I'm just saying that I just don't see it. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. We're listening to Kalenna talk about Cassie and Diddy. And we're listening to what she might have saw, didn't see. It's in her opinion, but my concern is everybody else, you and Diddy seems cool. But Cassie was in the wrong and Dawn's in the wrong. You understand? So I told y'all, watch the play. And what do I mean by that? Watch the play in regards to who has to speak up, who's going to speak up, who's going to try and shade Cassie. Cassie got her money. Cassie experienced stuff. And we saw what happened in that video. There's no telling how many other times Cassie had a concern. RIP to Kim Porter. Because if Kim Porter was here, she would probably be also speaking. And her and Cassie's situation might be very similar. You understand? You got to go back and think about what Gina said. Gina also dated Diddy. So what he might do around one, he might not do around others. What he may say around one, he may not say around others. But if you take what Kim said, what Cassie has said, and what Gina has said, and then we see him on these shows and we're seeing his resurface video clips, it's concerning. It's concerning. It is concerning. So concerning. But I'm wishing her well if something is or isn't going on. I'm wishing Cassie well, praying for the alleged victims. If you guys are just now coming in, we're listening to Kalenna speak about Cassie and Diddy. And I think it's also being reported that the alleged victims, who is John Doe, Jane Doe, they have to state their names. They cannot be John and Jane Doe. And if their names are not given, the lawsuits are going to be dropped. So I'm going to do a longer video on that. But yeah, there's a lot going on. We're going to do a video. We're going to talk about the Coen brothers. We're going to talk about Ray J. I'm going to get into that later, but I wanted to get into this Kalenna thing because I really think it's important that it seems as if she was sent to help herself and Diddy, and to make it seem as if Cassie and Dawn are the ones that are the problem. Come on in, come on in. Y'all let me know in the comments. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 5 if you've been here and where you're watching from. But yeah. And then her saying she like,
I saw Cassie grow up
she like baby
from a
oil.
little girl that was willing to like give everybody motherfucking, lap dances basically. Get drunk and just have a good like model time.
What's your relationship like with Dawn?
I don't fuck with Dawn like that. And I'm gonna fucking stand on business. I didn't see that. What I saw was what the fuck is going on with you because you acting weird. You're a weird bitch. Is what I see. And it's a list of niggas where y'all at. Talk about it. Dawn's a weird motherfucker, man. But y'all motherfucker calling me to tell the truth. I'm finna motherfucker tell the truth. Just go with it.
So yeah. So Dawn's weird. Cassie's the model and she likes to give lap dance. That's what her stance was on that. Let me see. Like the video, like the video. Thanks for being here, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. And we're trying to continue to grow the page. But, I mean, I guess Kalenna has a right to speak. I haven't heard Dawn do any recent interviews since her filing in regards to Diddy, but we get it. If she feels that Dawn is acting weird, she has her opinion. If she feels that she's cool, Diddy's cool, and Cassie and Dawn are the problem, okay. I think other people might see it a different way, though. I think other people might see it a different way. Like the video, like the video. So if you're just not coming in,
Always been somebody that I wanted to be like.
Cassie.
Love her to death, naive, like getting high. She likes partying. She like that. What's the thing?
so what about
Speaking of the
Diddy?
after party.
I don't fucking know. Don't talk about no baby oil, man. Like, I still use baby oil. Y'all need to get into it. I saw Cassie grow up from a little girl that was willing to, like, give everybody motherfucking, lap dances, basically. And get drunk and just have a good, like, model time.
What's your relationship like with Dawn?
I don't fuck with Dawn like that. And I'm gonna fucking stand on business. I didn't see that. What I saw was what the fuck is going on with you because you acting weird. You're a weird bitch. Is what I see. And it's a list of niggas. Where y'all at? Talk about it. Dawn's a weird motherfucker, man. But y'all motherfucker calling me to tell the truth. Sean had.
So say what you want, feel what you want. Many people are saying this. If she's to speak on Diddy's behalf, concerning. If she's to try and shade Cassie, concerning. If she's to try and shade Dawn, concerning. But she has a right to her opinion. But she's the one that's acting weird in this interview. How she's moving, how she's acting. She said something about her lips, and then she continued with the conversation. She said Diddy liked to have the white stuff. Oh, really? And you confirmed that he called you, because some people were trying to say that had nothing to do with him not getting out. She just almost confirmed it. I'm telling y'all, people are like, that don't have nothing to do with it. It don't. Maybe he didn't even call her. The judge just don't want to give him, bail. Okay. Like the video, like the video. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. Press 3 if you knew where you're watching from. And I'm going to say what I need to say. This is my page. I'm going to keep saying like the video. Other pages say it. I can say it too. Go on your page and tell people what to do. Yeah, I'll time you out if you're talking crazy. But yeah, I mean, Kalenna is... Diddy called her 54 times. That's a lot. Maybe he wanted her to make a statement sooner. Maybe he was trying to get her to go on different interviews to speak on his behalf. If we start seeing some of his friends speak up, like a DJ Khaled or French Montana, but I'm wondering too, I'm wondering who's been subpoenaed. I'm wondering who's going to have to take the stand. I'm wondering who's going to take the stand and plead the fifth. But we know that Diddy's been friends with a lot of people over the last several years. A lot of his ex band members or who he produced for don't have a lot of great things to say about him. We're waiting. We're waiting. And you got to remember, when he went on a trip with his daughters, his mule got caught with what? Before he got arrested in his hotel, what was in his room? Alleged. When the house got raided, his sons were there. He was traveling. And then alleged, in regards to his phone calls, everybody, he's basically telling alleged, if this is him, his phone call, he's telling the sons, get rid of the pizza boxes. Don't speak on the phone, get rid of the pizza boxes, and make sure you recycle. So if you don't think that the feds are not watching those kids, if you don't think they're paying attention, if you don't think that they're not tapping their phones, things are hot, hot, hot. And then you have a Ray J and the sons almost getting into it because of what Ray J said. Interesting. Like the video, like the video. Hello, Long Island. The interview was some straight up BS. She could have saved that. If she was supposed to help, I don't know if she helped. I think she made it worse. Like the video, like the video. Yes. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. We only have 23 likes. This person is right. We should have more likes than that. Double tap the screen, hit the like button. What did Ray J say? You got to go check out my interview, check out my video from yesterday. Ray J's been acting like he is a commentator, a broadcaster. And it's alleged that Ray J has had issues with the Suns before. So then you have Whack 100 saying, what was going on, Ray J? Why was you by yourself? Ray J was like, I was with Amber Rose. I was with my manager. So, Diddy's probably flipping out. And maybe Kalenna was the one that was supposed to hurry up and do this interview just so they can change the narrative away from the Suns. I'm noticing that a lot too. And I'll get into that with that video. I'm noticing that a lot. When something is going on with somebody, something else will distract the media. So I'm wondering if Kalenna was supposed to be the distraction because the Suns and Ray J almost got it. And thank goodness for Chris Brown for stepping in. But yeah, there's a lot going on, y'all. There's a lot going on. I feel sorry for Justin. I feel sorry for the alleged victims. But if it's also being stated that the alleged victims have to give their names, some of them want to be anonymous because, there's still people that are fans. And that's their opinion. And like I said before, a judge jury will have to decide if Diddy has done any wrongdoing. And if these victims have to state their names, so you got to realize, Mr. Busby, the attorney, has 120 cases. So if they came in and said you can be anonymous, now we're finding the alleged judge wants the names. So I'm wondering if some of those cases are going to back off. The people have businesses, they have families now. Their whole family might be brought into it. In regards to the 10-year-old and in regards to the 13-year-old, we saw that Diddy was asking that 113, hey, you coming to a Diddy party? And she shook her head, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? You don't see grown men normally asking children to come to an adult party. But go check out some of my shorts. When all this popped off, Diddy was on top of, if he was on the boat or he was on a balcony of something, he was telling parents the kids had to go. My kids are downstairs. If child protective services come and you get in trouble, my kids are downstairs. So why are kids even at a party? Why is he asking a young girl if you're coming to a Diddy party? And the concerns is he's a grown man and we're allegedly hearing victims as young as 10, 13, and 17-year-olds having issues with him and bodyguards allegedly standing by and not doing anything. Did you say kids deserve to party too? Be kind in the comments, y'all. I'm not for no weird stuff. If what's being alleged, this is a serious situation, and I'm not gonna take weird comments. Not this morning. So praying for the alleged victims, praying for them if they have to present their names, and if some cases they're gonna back out because they don't want to tell people who they are of concerns of harassment and bullying. Yeah, where are all these parents? Why are consultants leaving the children with Diddy? So I just wanted to do a quick video regarding this. Get the likes up, everyone. Get the likes up. I would appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to the page. Excuse me. I have to run an errand. I will be back with those other videos. So I appreciate you all. But continue to hit the like button for the replay game. There's about 190 in the building. If I could please get all 190 to subscribe. We're trying to hit 32K. We're trying to hit 32K. So thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate you all. Um, I mean, Kalenna, I don't know if Diddy's going to be happy about that interview. I don't think so. How she was acting, how she was talking, you're calling Dawn weird, but she was kind of acting weird. And she has a right to say what she wants to say. She does. She has a right to speak up, and if Diddy's her friend, Diddy's her friend. On my page, I try and give the opinion, an unbiased opinion. But in regards to this, it's almost like you and Diddy, Kalenna and Diddy were cool. Cassie was the issue. Dawn was the issue. Like the video, like the video. And don't forget, there's about 145, 199 in the building. If I could please get 199 to subscribe. We're trying to get to 32K. If all 199 subscribe, we will hit 32K. Yeah, we're trying to get to 32K. I will be back later, you guys. I have an errand I have to run. I'm actually 10 minutes from leaving late, but like the video, like the video. When it comes to family stuff, I have to take care of it. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is, we saw what happened to Cassie. We don't know how many other videos there are. We saw that times she seemed to be cool with Diddy, and that might have just been something where she had to be in his presence. We don't know what he said in her ear if she doesn't do what he wants. Remember, many times it's been stated, alleged, that Cassie left several times and her album would not be released, music wouldn't be released. We don't know everything that was said and done. The biggest thing is that we have to watch out for is when the trial starts and when the RICO starts. That's what we're going to have to really pay attention to. The trial is May of 2025, and what's going on with the RICO case. So, copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. I thank all you for being here. I will do another video in regards to Ray J, Nicki Minaj. I'm going to do a follow-up in regards to Diddy later on today. So there's about 3 videos. I could have did them last night. I just did not want to come on last night. I didn't want to. I was doing family time. So thanks for being here, everyone. Be kind in the comments. Be respectful in the comments. We just talked about Kalenna, Diddy, and what she had to say about Cassie. So this is not the first time we've heard somebody trying to shade Cassie, because they were trying to say, about a month ago, they were trying to say that Cassie threw something at him. She was trying to leave the hotel and you stopped her out. We have allegedly heard that Kim Porter did something in regard to his wrist. You know what I mean? So sometimes it seems as if the women are having altercations with them, and some of them are having altercation with him back. I think there's certain words I can't use. So yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. Have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Goodbye.